It gets really cold in Colorado. And sometimes if the ground is too icy or there's too high of a wind chill, I won't go out and run outside. So I use those times to do my treadmill. And yesterday I happened to have to do a long run. Fortunately, a shorter deload long run. And I will share with you about that now. I'm doing 11 miles on the treadmill today because it's like 10 degrees outside and it feels like 1. And I ran in the cold yesterday. It's super miserable, so I'm not doing that today. Fortunately, it's a deload week, so it's only 11 miles. But there's a non-zero chance that I might have to do a 20 or 22 mile one on the treadmill. So I should probably be used to it. Mile 2 is done. It's a little warm down here. Show you some of the art I have here. This art I have though is from an artist in Utah. He was disabled and he would create these and he would sell them at the mall. He was the sweetest little man. And we'd buy them. You'd have to make a donation, and then you could have whichever one you want. So we'd always donate about $5-10 and get some things on here. Glenn, I think it was. We have a bunch of them. Have some crushed there too. And that mile 8 basically. And I'm bored of it. I'm watching Once Upon a Time, but this is boring. Same pace, same view, same incline. I've been changing my incline a little bit, but then I'm bored. I'm on mile 9. Only 2 miles to go. This really sucks. I'm having myself probably my last jump. Almost done. My 11-mile long run is complete, and I can safely say that I will not be doing a 20 or 22 mile run. I think braving the cold is better than that. So I just ran 11 miles on the treadmill. It was really boring. I don't love the treadmill. I use the treadmill mostly for speed sessions because I'm really bad at judging my pace when I'm outside. And when I need to do intervals, I like that the treadmill sets my pace and I just have to keep up. I also live in a very hilly area, and so speed intervals are harder when half of it's uphill and half of it's downhill. It's harder to regulate. So I just do treadmill speed sessions, but they're typically only like 5 or 6 miles, so not crazy. So today, it wasn't my longest treadmill run. I've done longer treadmills in Florida when I was staying at hotels because it was really hot over the summer, so there's a couple times where I did treadmills at the gyms. I did 12 miles, I think was my longest treadmill run. Today was 11 miles. It was really boring. I watched Once Upon a Time on my tiny TV, and that was fine, I guess. It wasn't great. Fortunately, today was just 11 miles, so it's not like a real long run. My next 3 long runs are going to be 20 miles, 22 miles, and another 20 miles before I start my taper for my marathon. And 20 miles sounds like absolute torture on the treadmill, but the reality is that I do live in Colorado where the weather can be unpredictable. I ran outside yesterday and it was so freaking cold. Like, I think it was like 25 degrees, but the real feel was 2 degrees. It was so windy, and like I was wearing like 3 layers on top, but it like cut through every layer and it was freezing, and I didn't have anything up here. And so that was like bright red when I got home. My continuous glucose monitor died because it was so cold that it just stopped working. So I either need to figure out how I'm going to make my long runs more manageable in the cold, like get some neck gaiters or something, or figure out how to make treadmills not suck so much. So I'm looking at Google, because you know, they have good ideas sometimes, and they have this AI overview. Some of the things to make treadmills less boring. Incorporate interval training. I don't do that in long runs because if you have to go full 20 miles, I don't want to do any speed intervals, but it might be good to try a couple like 2 or 3 mile stretches at my goal marathon pace, because I haven't done that in a long run. It might be good to try. Vary speed and incline. I tend to do between 0 and 1.0 incline anyway, just because some of my muscles start to get tired being at the same pace. I don't do it much more than that because I don't like running uphill. The trail I do at home, I actually go uphill for a little bit and then I will go downhill most of the rest of the way so that I can go downhill most of my run. But my logic is that I'm going to be running my marathon in Florida on mostly flat land, so I'll be at sea level and I'll have hardly any hills. So I don't need to practice running 20 miles on a very hilly terrain like I live in. Try guided runs. So apps like Nike Run Club offer guided runs with coaches who tell stories. Oh, I know Apple has like a ready to run feature on there too. I have an Apple Watch. Maybe I'll try that. That might be good. Watch a show or movie. I did that today and it helped a little bit, not a lot. Listen to audio, music. I'm kind of sick of my running workout playlist because I listen to it every time. I might need to make a new one, so I have a couple to add from. I've been listening to Christmas music this time, but I know it's only a few songs that are upbeat enough for running. I could listen to an audiobook. On my outside runs, I usually listen to an audiobook for at least 30 minutes. It's a sad audiobook though. It's about hating your body and how to not hate your body, and so it's not cheerful. It says you can shift your focus, cover the console so you're not watching your distance. I don't know if that would work. Focus on your form. Oh, I could do some time where I'm doing cadence. That could work, but that always drags my heart rate up. Engage with your surroundings. My surroundings is what makes it boring. I'm in a basement. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to put more effort into finding ways to make the cold weather better. When I go to the gym, I see some people read while using the treadmill, like literally holding a book and reading, and I think that's crazy. I don't know how people do that. If I scratch my nose, I trip. It's ridiculous. I have zero coordination on a treadmill. I can't imagine trying to read. I know some treadmills have like the screen where it looks like you're running through the beach or something. The ones that when I stay at hotels in Disney World and Universal Studios, so our hotels have treadmills that have like a screen. Have it so you can run along the beach and have a screen. But I have a cheap treadmill and my treadmill doesn't have a screen because I was looking for affordability. So I'm going to show you something on my treadmill here. I picked out this treadmill. I like super duper researched the treadmill that I wanted to have, and I thought that it was important to me to be able to do quick changes with these rollers. So this is speed, and this one's incline. I thought that was going to be super important to me, but what I found is when I run on it, sometimes I hit it and then suddenly it's like at 10 miles per hour, or I'll hit this and I'm suddenly like going a 15 incline. Poor design, and I wasn't running consistently enough on the treadmill to know that that would be something that would bother me. But I do enjoy these numbers, so I can change. I've never been 12, but I can change them without going up and down on the. Also, there's like a preset button here, so I have this one set to 7 miles per hour. There you go. That's my weird treadmill story. Thanks for watching. I am a new small channel, and every like and every comment and every subscription helps. So please like and subscribe, and check out my other socials. I have Facebook and Instagram at Erica Runs Slow. Thank you so much.